Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hope you all are well and in good spirits. So, I have birds and blooms to share with you guys today. And I stress birds because, as you'll see, it says bird. So, it's removable, and I'll have to remove that and fix that, you guys. So, anyway, I have a see through window here. And as you can tell, that is acetate that I've used to create the see-through window. So there are 5 hubs on this spine, which I believe is 4 inches. I don't think it's quite 4.5, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to list all of that below. So these are 2 different fabrics that I got at Walmart. The fabrics kind of gave, including this material on the spine and the little outline on the label there. Give it kind of an old-timey feel, but I kind of really like that. It's like an old bird watcher or something. I don't know. But anyway, so the Paperscapes books, you guys, when you use them as they show it, when you tear out all of the perforated lines and you stand the book up, it gives it like a 3D effect. So I was just going to use each of these pages throughout the journal, but when I had them together like that, I wanted to create something like that. And so I put them all together for the first signature. And then the cover is designed this way so that you can see through to these beautiful birds and that little butterfly there. Anyway, and so I'm just flipping through some of the birds that I've included in this signature. This is my title page or my copyright page, some wacky poetry that I came up with. There's my little journal belongs to tag. And lots of vintage papers in this kit. These pages here come from a book of bird poetry. But the good thing about that, or the nice little find, when I received the book, it came with those right there, beautiful illustrations throughout the book. And oh my gosh, I was so excited and happy that I found those little books, and they were fairly cheap. And so the main kit I've used comes from My Porch Prints, but I did supplement with some of my own little pages that I created that I also need to add more layering to. But I just had to do that because I didn't have enough to work with that kit. But as you can see, this kit is lovely, you guys. I'm going to include that kit and some others below. So there's some Edith Holden, some more ledger pages, lots of vintage papers, as is my norm for these journals. I have also used some of Lorna's digital kits, and that she is TaylorMadeJournals on Etsy, you guys. So a lot of the most of the little ephemera, the faux ephemera, is from her kit, including the Eco Dot paper that I use. I really love those, but I don't, and this is one of those. Lots of little ephemera pieces to add to your journals. Love this one here with all the like checks, I think those are, and that's just one of my little pages there. So I have see guys, I love those little illustrations, but I have so many books, and I have just on different subjects, so I've just started packing them in. But what I really want to do is, I have some books from like the early 1800s, mid to late 1800s, and I want to scan them, but I'm looking for a scanner, you guys. Do you have any suggestions as to a really good scanner that can do a nice job of copying or scanning these images? And they are copyright free, so that's not an issue there. But anyway, there are a total of 414 pages to this journal, you guys. And if you're paying close attention, you can tell that there's a lot of writing room, a lot of writing spaces and pages for you to write in. So it is a writing journal, though it is quite huge. You can see we're halfway through the book and the book is laying flat. It is a hollow back spine, of course. I also used, excuse me, the fabric that's just a vellum piece that's kind of seeing through through the other side. So I use the feather fabric to create my binding piece for the corners. So that's not as tight as I would like it to be, because it's a thinner fabric. So anyway, this is I create lots of little ephemera things. When you're creating your own little ephemera pieces and stuff. And sometimes I really don't like doing that, because I'll create a bunch and then I just put them to the side. They get lost. I forget about them. And that's from TaylorMadeJournals, you guys. Love, and this as well. Love these little nice little pieces to tuck into your pockets and such. But anyway, and I put them to the side. So I tend to create ephemera as I'm working on the book or working on the journal. But I also like the idea of having pre-made ephemera as well. So I don't know. And then I'm always intending to create tutorials, you guys, because sometimes if I'm one of those people, if I don't do it then, there's no telling when I'm going to get to it. So some of you guys, I don't know, have been wondering where I've been. You guys, it's that time, it's that season, as well as another season. If there's anything I love more than crafting, it is playing in the dirt. And I have been just enjoying getting my garden set up and going, and just sitting out in nature, you guys, and just enjoying the beauty and the calmness and the peace of all of that. And it's a wonderful thing. But anyway, so hopefully I'm going to take that little piece out, because it's not finished. It's just one of those things I'm working on, and I don't follow through with it. So I'll just take that little piece out. But there is enough in this journal. And of course, I'm going to include lots of things to create your own ephemera with this journal as well. So that little grommet and washer got caught on that page there. That's why I was trying to show it. I'll have to figure out something. I'll probably tip in another page to prevent that from happening. And I've just created little tuck spots and some long index cards to fill that in. So you guys can see, if you're paying close attention, I do have quite a collection. As I said, I do want to, before anyone else ask, and it's no problem with you asking, but I do have a few videos on some of the things that I use in my journals. I've been wanting to make more of those, another videos of some of the other books that I have, because I have quite a few, and I really haven't even touched the surface with some of the stuff that I have. But anyway, enough of that. We're coming to the end of this journal, you guys, and I've got there are 5 signatures. I've done the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and there are 5 pieces of lace on some of the ends of these journals. And so I'm always asked that, and I always forget that. So that's why I'm throwing that in there. And I'm talking fast because I'm moving fast, and this is like the 3rd time I'm trying to record, do this voiceover, and I keep running out of time. So that's a little tuck spot there. And this here, not the record piece, weekly record piece, that's Rita Donnelly flip, and I want to make sure I add that. That was TaylorMadeJournals. You guys, I'm flipping so fast here, but I wanted to condense the time here. So anyway, I was going to go crazy with baubles and more doilies and just kind of pack this in. And then I was like, no, it's got a lot going on as it is. I didn't want to go overboard. But I'm going to also list below with all the links to the kits that I've used. I'm also going to link one of the journals where I've used baubles and things. So some of you who are not familiar with the way I do some of my journals, you can see that. But anyway, I've created this little piece here because someone asked me how to do a tutorial, and I said I would. You guys, I don't know, whenever I did the Spread Your Wings and Fly journal, and I said I was going to do that, and that's been a while ago. But anyway, I have done the tutorial. I hope I'll be able to post it here soon. I just have to edit it a little bit. So what this is you can use this piece as a window. I should have used a different image there. But anyways, use it as a bookmark, because see, it sticks out a little bit over your page there. And you also have just a nice little element to add to your journal. And as you can see on the back, I've included a pocket there. So we're at the end of this journal, you guys. Sorry I didn't get to say all that I wanted to, but I hope that you guys are having a lovely morning, evening, or night, wherever you are.